Hello everybody, it's the Brick Lord here, back with another Ninjago video, and today I'm continuing my series of doing these tier lists where I am ranking each of the episodes from each season, putting them in a tier list here, and this was a series that was requested by a subscriber, and I'll leave their name again in the description down below. But otherwise, if you guys don't know, I'm going to go through each series, rank the episodes. This is season 2, and otherwise, I'm not recording on my standard device, so if the audio is a little funny sounding from normal, that's why. Otherwise, we will get started with this video, and the first episode is Darkness Shall Rise, and this episode. So I know a lot of people really don't like this episode, a lot of people have some issues with this episode. Me personally, I'm gonna put it in fine. And the main reason is I personally actually like this. Actually, I'm gonna put it in good. And here, let me explain. So, does this episode contribute to the story overall, really? No. Do I think it's a good, funny, enjoyable episode? Yes. I think that, it's interesting to see the ninja, like, no home, no powers, pretty much no nothing, and, they have to train Lloyd, and so they go all out and basically try to buy this, ultra rich fancy house that has a training facility, but to do that, they have to, do these weird extra jobs, and eventually the ninjas, are being terrible at those jobs, but then they eventually all get fired, and so that's all fine and dandy, but then they end up having to save Jay at the end from the Serpentine generals and stuff. So overall, I think it's an enjoyable episode. Yes. Does it contribute to the story? No. Is it still fine to watch? Yes. I personally like it, so I'm going to put it in good. Pirates versus Ninja. So, as an episode, just a blunt episode, of no context of Soto, history with Nauticon, anything like that, just as the blunt episode itself, Pirates vs. Ninja is, bad. There's nothing special about it. It's really not the most amazing episode or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in bad. Double Trouble, don't really care for it. Nothing that memorable. Yeah. Ninja Ball Run. Now, this episode I actually really like. I really like this episode. I like how it's an all-out just road race, road rage episode, and I like returning characters, all that stuff. It's all really, really good. So I have to say that I really, really do like Ninja Ball Run. Really good episode. Child's Play. I know some people really like this episode. I'm gonna put it in fine. I think, it does its job. Like, to me, is it the most memorable episode from season 2? No. It really, I think it's fine, it works as an episode, it does what it needs to do, but is it that memorable to me? Do I, go back, rewatch it a whole bunch? No. Wrong place, wrong time. I know there's some people who just absolutely, bonkersly just hate this episode, and I don't hate it. Again, I think I'm going to put it in fine. I don't mind the ninjas going back to the pilot, setting and stuff, and whatever. The change in the past stuff, yeah, okay, whatever. It's kind of a weird episode. The only thing I like is that it does set up later stuff for season 3, but even, forgetting about that context, though, I think it's just fine. It's a fine episode. The Stone Army, do I put it in amazing? Nah, I'll put it in good. I do like this episode. The ninjas meet Misako, then face off against just the massive stone warrior, and, at first they just get pummeled and stuff, and it's just funny. It's a good episode, though, and starts off the story decently for kind of moving towards the Stone Army. The day Ninjago stood still, I personally really like this episode. I don't know necessarily too much how the community overall feels about it, but I personally really like that episode, so I'm gonna put it in amazing. The Last Voyage, absolutely amazing. Probably my favorite episode from season 2. Island of Darkness. I'm also gonna put this in amazing or good. You know what? I'm gonna put it in good, actually. I mean, I do like all the island stuff, and I think that is good. The temple stuff is amazing, but the island stuff is good, so I think I'll leave it in good. Still a really solid episode, though. The Last Hope. I really don't care for this episode. Personally, I don't know, maybe some of you really like it. I don't care for this episode. I mean, nothing excites me. All it is the ninja is trying to get Garmadon's helmet and then put it back on the clock. To me, nothing that memorable, nothing that exciting. I mean, there is the one scene where Lloyd tries to face off against Garmadon, but that's still, this episode just doesn't do it for me. Return of the Overlord. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in amazing. I think it really is a good episode, a really solid episode from season 2. And the final episode, the finale, Rise of the Spinjitsu Master, I'm gonna put in good. I don't think it's like the most amazing finale. I've talked about this before. Is it fine? Sure. Is it like nostalgic and, memorable? Yes. Is it the most amazing episode from overall in the series? No. Is it pretty good for season 2? Yes. So that's why I'm putting it in good. And that now concludes my list. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, I will continue all of the seasons. Next will be obviously season 3. And I'll try to get through these and start getting the videos and keep on going for you guys. So otherwise, without too much else to say, if you could, please like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. And otherwise, with running out of too much else to say, I will see you all in the next video. So, bye!